What is up, YouTube? We are 17 days, 6 hours, 47 minutes, and 55 seconds away from the Delve League as it releases here locally in the U.S. on August 31st. For most of us around the world, it's going to be August 31st. Unless you're in New Zealand time, then it's going to be September 1st. But yeah, we're going to start with countdowns every day now as more and more info gets released. Wanted to share a couple of things with you all here today. Just a couple of different announcements and a couple of different teasers about info that we've got so far for Delve, as well as the answer to this question: hey, when is Incursion being added to the core game? So let's first off take a look at when is Incursion being added. So here's Carl's response. Incursion was a successful league. We enjoyed developing it and creating strong thematic and mechanical links to Sacrifice of the Vol. Players enjoyed the content, the items, and the corruption. The main negative we heard was that players wanted it to progress more, or have an advanced version, or an even larger ultimate fight. The league was deliberately made to provide self-contained content that could be progressed through several times. While that worked very well, it is clear that Path of Exile players like having longer-term progression and goals as well. See Delve, Infinite Dungeon. Due to the league being such a success, we have worked out a plan to add it being Incursion, to the core game. This will be included in December's 3.5 update, not in September's Delve release. The corruption mods introduced alongside Incursion will remain as Vol Orb outcomes, but you may need to wait until 3.5 for a reliable way to double corrupt items. Thanks for playing Incursion. We really enjoyed both making and playing it. We look forward to seeing you in Delve. So there's the answer. Incursion is getting added. It's not getting the bestiary axe. It has not fallen the fate of the first ones. It's getting added. So that's exciting news, and we've even got a timeline for when it's coming out, which is going to be December's 3.5. So we actually got even a hint here about, hey, when is the next update after Delve? When's the next update after 3.4? It's going to be in December. So we're on the same timeline, the same schedule as we were last year, which I believe the last year's league started, I want to say like December 5th or December 4th, but it was the first week of December was when last year's December league kicked off. So I believe we're on somewhere around that kind of timeline, to where there's kind of basically a month-long run-up to Christmas, basically. So that's good news for everybody that's enjoyed Incursion. It's sticking around. It's going to be here so we can enjoy it. Now, in regards to Delve, where we're at with Delve, so there are a couple of different forum threads, and I'm going to post them down below, below the like and subscribe and the info button down below in the video, so you can click there to read this. But there's a couple of things here to see. So on the POE subreddit, there first off is a patch 3.4 in Delve League compiled information thread. So I just wanted to show you all this really quick. This is a nice spot to where you can see everything that's going on here with 3.4. Now, this isn't like a compiled detail list. This is more a list of links. So if you want to go and you want to read more stuff on your own, this is a great spot where all of this info is contained and compiled. So I'm going to leave this down below in the info. You can read more about it. You can also see right here all of the estimated release dates and schedules, which is really, really exciting. So the 27th is Delve League Challenge Rewarded, and this week we've got FAQ and Incursion development manifestos. That's going on right now. So speaking of FAQs, frequently asked questions about Delve. So Bex has said, hey, we're open to ideas and we're open to questions. And so sure enough, this Reddit user, Abdiel Kavash, anyway, that's his Reddit name, and then he's also over here, same name, on the forum thread. He's made a mirror thread on both Reddit as well as on the forum, so great work by him. And what he's done is he's basically taking requests for questions and saying, look, I'm going to compile all the questions that we've got for Delve and then submit them to Bex, and we'll see. So this is what Bex said. Sure thing, we'd absolutely be happy to check the list if you create one. So he's got guidelines here, and again, Abdel Kavash is not a GGG employee. He's just a member of the community that's compiling questions about Delve. And this is an awesome list. Lots of people have already commented on it. It's not like a top thread or something. It doesn't have thousands of pages to read through, which is really nice. So if you want to catch up and ask or see if a question that you've got about Delve has already been asked, then you can check out the thread right here, because there's going to be a lot of great info when it comes out. I don't know when the FAQ will come out. I would assume it would come out probably before everybody goes on weekend for GGG. That would be my assumption, so that way we can kind of dig through the FAQ over the weekend, and then they'll come back with more announcements and refinement after the weekend. That would be my assumption for the timeline. It could be that they'll release the FAQ during the week, but it would just be my assumption that they'd release it before the weekend and kind of give us over the weekend to look at everything. So those are the couple of links that I wanted to share with us today. That this thread is definitely worth checking out. And if you've got a question, I would ask it. So I actually asked a question in the in this particular thread just to see, hey, will I believe I asked whether or not minions were going to get the same sort of treatment that players get in regards to the darkness. And so far the answer is, for the biggest question that we've seen so far is, hey, is the darkness a different type of damage? Like how do you mitigate damage? Ziggy D on Bayclast and Bex both confirmed that actually darkness is its own type of damage. It's not mitigated by armor, it's not mitigated by elemental resistance or chaos resistance. So darkness damage that we're going to experience in Delve is actually its own kind of damage. HP regen, according to Ziggy D, even a full-on HP regen build is only going to buy you like a couple extra seconds in the darkness. So this is some scary stuff, and darkness resistance is something that we can get upgrades through by interacting with Nico, the NPC for this league. So anyway, lots of great questions that are being asked here on Reddit as well as on the forums. And of course, as always, all of the links and all of the announcements are getting posted to Reddit. So stay tuned. As always, stay tuned to this channel every single day for the next 17 days. We're going to start our countdown hype videos again. So very, very excited for Delve League because we are only 17 days, 6 hours, 41 minutes, and 15 seconds away. So everybody get hyped for Delve League and get excited because there's lots of awesome news that's coming down the pipeline. As always, like and subscribe for more daily content because we got daily content coming for the next 17 days in a row.